what interests you about this job?
Well, this job is really geared towards my field. I have a high concentration in the IT field, and I do have a little bit of experience, so this would kind of grow upon that, and then I'd be able to utilize my experience in this field for this job.
All right. Tell me about your accomplishments.
My accomplishments, mainly I had an internship for 3 years. Through that, I was able to accomplish a lot of things, such as setting up Wi-Fi canopies, adding printers to the print server. We also managed Active Directory accounts there. So my major accomplishment there, I would say, was getting my foot in the door with the field and getting some good experience.
Why did you pick this field?
I've been interested in computers ever since I was really young, so I took a couple of courses in high school and then I advanced on from there, so it's really kind of my passion going with IT.
All right. Tell me more about yourself.
Well, I'm a recent graduate from St. Xavier University. I have a bachelor's in computer science, and right now I'm currently in the job market.
All right. What sort of person are you?
I am a person that kind of gets up and does whatever he has to do. I'm kind of like, if I have a task that I need to accomplish, I like to attack it right away and sort of break it down piece by piece, sort of more or less analyze how I can complete the task and try to complete it as soon as possible.
What was your school like to attend?
My school was, the class sizes were smaller. There were about 30 people per class. For the most part, it was a very good experience. I liked the smaller class sizes because it was easier for me to learn, and if you had questions, it was easy to ask the professor. So I had an overall good experience there.
Are your grades an accurate reflection of your ability?
I would believe so.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
In 10 years, I see myself in a comfortable position with a good relationship with my employer.
What do you think will be the biggest challenge ahead to you in your career?
The biggest challenge to me would be more or less gaining more experience or moving up the corporate ladder, for example. Maybe starting at a new company, they have different policies and whatnot, just getting used to that. But it might be a challenge, but I know I can easily accomplish it.
How would you approach this job?
This job I would approach, the first week I'd be more of a learner. I would just observe everything that's going on. I would listen to upper management, and then I would take it from there. I would more or less assimilate into what is being required of me, and then I feel that I would be able to fit in.
How would you get things done?
I would get things done with the passion and dedication that I want to commit to my work environment. I would, if there's anything that's being asked of me, or if I have a goal or a task that I have to complete, I will complete it as soon as possible. And I would use my full dedication.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Right now, my strengths are I do have a little bit of experience in the field, that I've been more or less studying the field for all of my life, so I do have quite a bit of knowledge, and I do have a lot of dedication and passion for the field, so I'm very willing to work. And one of my weaknesses, I would say, is probably public speaking. I've taken classes with that recently, and I've pretty much advanced on that. I'm still working on becoming a better public speaker.
Is money the most important factor in the job?
I don't believe so. I think happiness is. Just as long as you and your employer are both happy, then I think that should be the most important factor.
What motivates you?
What motivates me is to accomplish my tasks on time. If I'm given a task, I always want to complete it on time and as quickly as possible, just so that I have enough time to go over it again and make sure that everything is great and exceptional.
What What do you do when you encounter a difficult situation in the workplace?
When I encounter a difficult situation, what I like to do is more or less kind of take a pause for a minute and analyze the whole situation, and then see how I can break it down piece by piece to more or less create like smaller accomplishments or goals throughout that, just to keep me focused and be able to stay on topic.
So describe your ideal work environment.
My ideal work environment would be where I am in a happy situation, where I'm constantly working and always have something to do, and then my employer is also happy. There's no issues, no problems. Everything works like clockwork.
Describe your worst work environment.
My worst work environment would be where there's a lack of communication, where there's no real set goal or task to accomplish, and you're just standing around more or less being never useful.
Are you going to work on holidays?
Yes. I have pretty good flexibility.
Are you going to work on the weekends too?
Yes.
What do you think you can bring to this position?
This position, I could bring my, more or less my motivation towards the IT career. I can also bring the slight experience that I do have and my advanced willingness to learn, to be able to learn the company, learn the position, and then use my workforce.
How do you see this job developing?
Well, I would like to start off more or less as a learner, and then I would like to get to learn the ropes of the field or of the company, and from there I'd like to eventually move up, possibly higher positions in time if possible.
What was your last salary?
I would, yeah.
This is good. What would you look forward to most in this job?
What I look forward to most is learning the new the company, and how the procedures are, and then being able to use my previous experience and let's advance from there.
Why should we employ you instead of someone else?
I feel that I have a lot of motivation for the IT field, and I feel that this is my exact goal, and that's what I want to do. Plus, I do have a little bit of experience, so I do know a little bit more about the IT field, so I feel that I'd be a really good candidate for this.
Are you a member of any clubs or charities?
At the moment, I am not.
What sort of activities are you interested in outside of work?
Outside of work, really not too much now that I have graduated school.
What sort of management skills do you have?
Back in my previous position, I was an IT intern there. I led the team of interns as the senior most intern, so I more or less managed who exactly did what projects, who was working on, as well as time and deadlines for these projects, so I do have a bit of experience with management.
So the dream important management skills that you have on.
That'd be time management. I would say the ability to easily work with others, and finally, previous experience.
Are you a leader or a follower?
I would consider myself both equally a leader and follower. If I work under someone, a supervisor who needs something to be done, I will definitely be a leader and accomplish what he needs or she needs. But I can also definitely lead if there's a project that I need to head. I have no problem with being able to set deadlines and whatnot.
Have you applied anywhere else apart from us?
At the present moment, no. This is my only application.
Have you had any other interviews except for, apart from this?
No.
Can you explain some ways you have gone out of your way to be better, to be a better employee than others did in your work situation?
Yeah, where I worked, we had this one resident. She always had the same issue with her computer, and we always had support tickets come in for the same issue all the time. And we had other workers who would come and they would complete the job, but they wouldn't really explain to her what the issue was with her laptop. So in that situation, when I picked up one of her requests, what I did was I kind of took a step back, and then I figured that it'd be best to sort of teach her how to do it, even though it would take a little bit more time. Maybe it would save time in the future because we wouldn't have to keep coming up to the same issue. So that's what I did.
And how do you get along with difficult people?
I really don't have experience with difficult people. I know that some people can be hard to work with, but that really doesn't affect me very much.
Do you have any ideas to share with us about the position?
Can you elaborate on that question a little more?
Do you have any ideas of what you want to, of what position you want to be in? Aspects of what positions of.
Oh, okay. Not necessarily.
What type of supervisor do you like the most?
The type of supervisor I like the most is someone who is open with communication. For example, if he has an issue with the way something's done, I'd like that supervisor to be able to contact me and then talk about it so that the issue can be resolved and it won't happen again.
Last question. What type of supervisor do you like the most and least?
The supervisor I would like the most is someone who is good with communication and that is more or less not always around, but I would say if he has a problem, he would be able to openly talk with his employees about it. The person who I would not like is someone who more or less is never around or doesn't really delegate who does what kind of work. Just waits around and see who picks it up.
It's nice interviewing with you.
Thank you. You too.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.